Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So today's video is going to be my September reading wrap up. I know it is a little late. I am filming this on the 6th of October, and I know that's pretty late. And by the time you guys see this, I don't know when it will be. But let's just get started. I read 8 books in the month of September. And let's just get into what I read and what I thought of them. The first book I read was an ARC. I read Wished by Sarah Reddy, and I'll be popping a picture up on the screen of these books so you guys can see the covers. Wished by Sarah Reddy. This one follows our main female character. She makes a wish on a necklace that says it can grant wishes. She wishes that the guy who owns the necklace and owns he's this rich guy. She wishes he was in love with her and that they were together. She wakes up and her wish has come true. The only person that doesn't know it is him. Well, and her. She realized, she's like, this is strange. I'm not with this guy. But he doesn't know either. But everyone else thinks they've been married for several years and that they're together. And of course, they end up falling for each other. And I really enjoyed that one. I give it 4 stars. I would definitely recommend it. It's like nothing I've ever read before. Next, I read For the Fans by Nyla K. I gave this one 5 stars. I loved this book. It is a bit of a chunkier one for a romance, but it is so good. It is MM. It is very spicy. Basically, our main male characters both become stepbrothers near the beginning of the book, and then one of them needs money for school, so he starts doing like some camera stuff, like in OnlyFans. He starts in OnlyFans, and then the people are saying like they want him with other people, so his friend joins, she joins, and the stepbrother agrees to join, but everyone's like, get rid of the girl, we just want the 2 of you. And so they agree to do it strictly for money, but it's not just for money. Next, I read Arc of the Island Arrangement. I gave this one, this one is by Eloise Tynan. I gave this one 4.5 stars. I really like this one. This one, basically, he hires her to be his fake girlfriend for his brother's wedding, so his family gets off his back about him not having a partner or not having like a social life at all. He's like so focused on his work. But of course, they fall for each other, and I really enjoyed that one. Next, I read Abby in Wonderland, which I gave 3 stars. This is the first, this is by Sarah Mlynowski. This is the first in the Whatever After Special Edition series. This one, Jonah wasn't really in, which is her brother, and that was unfortunate, which I think my rating would have been a lot higher if it was just him and Abby, like in the main series. But in this one, it was Abby and her friends, and I did not enjoy it as much, but I didn't think I was going to once I found out it was Abby and her friends, not her and Jonah. So that one I gave 3 stars. Then I read Older by Jennifer Hartman. I gave this one 4 stars. I enjoyed this one. This is best friend's dad. She has had a very difficult life for her FMC. And her best friend, like, she meets this guy and they're about to go further, but then he realizes, like, he finds out she is only, I think, 17 and he's like in his 30s. So, but then they meet a couple years later, like maybe like a year later, and she ends up actually becoming best friends with his daughter, but him and his wife are divorced, so she's never met her friend's father, but then she meets him, and it's the same guy, and of course, there's so much temptation, so much of a past, and they really like each other. It was quite enjoyable. I really liked it. Next, I read an arc of Writer's Block by Waitlin Andrews, and I gave this one 4 stars. This one was cute, good. It was a clean romance, so keep that in mind, but I did still enjoy it. It is cowboy, small town, and it just had a lot of wholesome vibes. She is an author working on a book, but her publishers say she needs to actually like write about what she knows because she's never been to this, I forget where, I'm not sure where this takes place, but she has never been there. So she decides to go there, and she ends up staying with this guy and his family, and sparks fly, and his family's trying to like set them up, and can definitely feel a connection between them because he's always so grumpy, but she makes him just be himself again. And it was a very cute and sweet read. I enjoyed it. Next, I read Ashes of You by Catherine Cowles. I give this one 5 stars. I adored it. This is small town romantic suspense, single dad nanny romance. And I love Catherine Cowles' writing. Basically our main female character, she was abused and barely alive when he found her years ago. And then a few years later, she comes back to this town, and she is going to be his nanny. She needs a job. She agrees to the position. He likes her instantly. The kids adore her. So that happens. But then, of course, he starts to realize things about her from the past, and then realizes who she is. And in the meantime, in the present day, a lot of similar stuff that happened with her is going on with other women in the town. And there have been a lot of bodies that have been found. So trigger warning for abuse and death and that kind of stuff. Then I read a secret book for a secret video. I cannot tell you guys what that is. This video will probably be posted before that video. At this point, I really don't know. But as of right now, I can't tell you, but I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. It was so good. And you'll see that in that video. But that is it for my September reads. If you made it this far, please leave me a what emoji? Leave me a flower emoji, any flower. And before you go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.